are so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello everybody, welcome inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena. It is a beautiful night for hockey here at the AIA. I'm Johnny Costello alongside the one and only Ryan Cuddy as we present this NCAA Division III contest between the Aurora University Spartans and your Adrian College Bulldogs. Ryan, it's been a minute since we've been up here in this booth, but how are we feeling for this game tonight?
It has been a minute, but I'm very excited to be back. It's going to be a fun one with you, Johnny, and you can tell kind of the energy in the building already is it's going to be an exciting matchup. Two offenses that are very high scoring, but goaltenders that can back it up behind them.
With the ceremonial puck drop here, this special night at Arrington Ice Arena. Yeah, we talk about the offense. Aurora played a few more games than Adrian College has, but for Aurora, if you're Adrian, you got to be watching out for that top line. Darcy Matson, Madison Gasper, and Peyton Elliott. They've combined for 30 points in 7 games so far this season.
That top line, yeah, you said it pretty much right there. It is scary. Darcy Matson, 7 goals, that's second in the country, and she's also tied for the nation lead in assists with 9. And that top line is dangerous for Aurora. And if Adrian's going to want to come out with a victory tonight, they're going to have to find a way to at least slow that top line down, because that is really where a lot of this offensive production comes from.
Looking at Adrian, not surprised to see Una Bellin up there with 8 points in 4 games. Maya Roy, the senior captain, up there also with 5 points in 5 games, but you got to think, she's a defenseman.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's off to a stellar start, and obviously Adrian not with the contest, but a lot of their offense with per-game averages are up there in the top of the country. So it's going to be exciting. Expect a lot of fireworks tonight. It's going to be high intensity, high emotions. Adrian, controlling the all-time series 15-2-1, but they've dropped 2 of the last 3. So Aurora, that offense, this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. As you said, Aurora dropping 2 of the last 3. They're going to be looking to get back in the win column tonight, and what better way to do it at Arrington Ice Arena against one of their bitter rivals in Adrian College. Looking at the goaltending matchup for Adrian College, Annie Gilbert, sophomore, starting this year. She's 2-0 with .96 goals against average, .955 save percentage, which is, I know it's only 2 games, but it's insane
stellar
numbers.
And it helps this offense be so much more calm and relaxed, knowing that they can take kind of aggressive chances, and chances maybe they particularly normally wouldn't, because they have such a reliable person in the backstop. So this is a high octane offenses on both sides, but backed up with really good and sound defense with strong net minding. It's going to be a fun one.
Looking for Aurora, you got Tia Gloob, 1.63 goals against average and .934 save percentage in 7 games. Couldn't ask for a better goaltending matchup in this first game of the series.
You really couldn't. And 7 goals in 7 games on 99 shots she's allowed. So that is you think with these 2 high offenses, I actually said this game could be very high scoring, but these netminders can very easily shut that down and make this a 1-0, 2-1 type of game.
As we are 20 seconds away from puck drop, Aurora going with their top line. Madison Gasper, Peyton Elliott, and Darcy Matson on the back end. The Darcy sister, Molly, the freshman, starting on the back end, along with McKenna Brownlee and Tia Gloob in net. For Adrian College, Zoe Laura in the middle, Tia LaSalle on the right, and Carmen Anderson on the left. And Maya Roy and Nicole Petrucia on the back end. Referees blow the whistle.
Let's get this
Get
going,
ready.
Johnny.
Both teams are fired up. Puck drop is underway here from Arrington Ice Arena. As Aurora wins the opening faceoff, Matson will take possession Cross ice pass intercepted by Petrucia. Takes it in. LaSalle giving chase along with Matson out front and just under the stick of Carmen Anderson. Darcy Matson tried to get the stretch pass to Gasper, and a good play there from Roy. Falling like dominoes out there right now. Fresh ice, I guess.
Yep. Got to break it in.
Maya Roy taking time behind the net. Turns it over. Good forecheck there from Elliott. Matson up top for Matson, and a shot is blocked, and it goes into the corner. Roy battling in there along with Peyton Elliott. LaSalle joins in along with Lori as Petrucia gets it behind the net. Anderson looks to chip it off the boards, but a good play there by the Spartans. Still kept in as Gallinaro kept it in. Petrucia, long first shift here for Adrian. Good start, Aurora, as the Bulldogs are gassed and in their own zone. Chip off the glass, will get out and out as Anderson gives chase. She will win that foot race. Good job by Carmen Anderson to kill some time and let her teammates get a change here.
Yeah, that's big. That was a long first shift, like you mentioned, Johnny.
Sorry, I couldn't find my roster there. And a shot by Bellin goes high and wide as the Spartans look to take it up. Here's it Bazzelli, battling along the boards. It's kicked out to neutral ice, and Gallinaro dumps it in, but it's stopped there by Catherine Truban. Truban, cross ice pass, finds Bellin, waiting for some support. Gives it to Wolschlager. She'll dump it in. The Bulldogs will give chase as Scrivens picks it up for Aurora. Good forecheck there from Wolschlager as the puck goes up the boards. Puck gets dumped in again as they battle in the neutral zone. Pomerleau with a good play there to step up in the neutral zone. And a good defensive play there by Truban to shut down the chance for the Spartans. Puck goes up top here for Campbell. Campbell had trouble with it. Bulldogs might have an on-man break here. Here's Sydney Crockett along with Bellin. Crockett just lost the puck, but a good stick there by Scrivens, and it's taken away by Sorrell, and her shot goes off a skate and wide. Crockett battling in the corner there with Kane. As Scrivens comes out with it for Aurora. Cross ice pass, doesn't find a stick there. Takes a few bounces, but Hansen picks it up for Adrian. Hansen's pass goes off a stick and it deflects in. Kane moving in. Another good defensive play there by Hansen. Those two get tied up there. It was taken out by Sorrell. Sorrell tried to make a move in neutral zone, but Kane intercepts it and dumps it in. Gilbert comes out to play. It leaves it for Hansen. Hansen battles in the corner there along with Cook. 3 Bulldogs come in to support Hansen as she comes out with the puck. Chips it off the boards. Hubenschmidt with a good defensive play to get it out as Sorrell gives chase. Spartans look to get a clean breakout here, but a good forecheck there from Hubenschmidt. Spartans wrap it around the boards here as Matson will go in for it. Matson gets it to Cook. Cook with a nice pass there. In the neutral zone, the Spartans will dump it in. It was Haley Knopf who dumps it in. Petrucia gets it around the boards. Oh, and a good defensive play there. Almost a big collision there on the boards as the Bulldogs look to take it in. The third line here of Dofahide, Reardon, and Ben. Good forecheck there from Dofahide as Ben looks to keep it in. With a good play there from the Spartans as they get it into the Bulldog zone. Maya Roy first one back there. Petrucia first one back there for Adrian as Roy dumps it around the boards. No icing here, waved off. Just 4 minutes into the game here. No shots on goal for either side. As Tia LaSalle intercepts it, makes a move but loses the puck here in the high slot area. Spartans look to break it out 2-on-1 if they hurry here. Here's Darcy Matson, pass up front. Good defensive play there from Truban. Wraparound chance and a big save made by Gilbert on the first shot of the game. Big chance there for the Spartans, but Annie Gilbert was up to the task. Battle in the corner now. Spartans come out with it. Matson, her pass gets intercepted there. That also makes a crazy bounce in front. Spartans looking to get the offense going. A shot gets through, but not through enough as Truban makes a nice play. And a big keep in there by the tall sophomore from Washington, Pennsylvania. And
I think there's going to be a tripping here coming up on Adrian.
Yep, looks like it. Good call there, Ryan. Aurora University Spartan fans travel very well. They have filled up Section C here at Arrington Ice Arena. Adrian also gets a good crowd. Got Wow Cafe up there buzzing. You got some fans along the glass here in Adrian end of the ice. Also in Section B and A.
Yep. Yeah, both fans have been loud and energetic from the start. That's what kind of gave you the feeling right away. This is going to be a fun one.
Puck goes into the corner as Maya Roy will clear it out for Adrian College. Darcy Matson looking to start the power play breakout here.
You know, Adrian's got her circled
on
the power play. Look out for number 18 in that cream and bluey sweater.
Also, pretty decent jersey matchup here, but, I mean, these new black jerseys for Adrian are something else.
I know, they're the striping. Love the lettering on them, too, the gray lettering. Beautiful.
Help makes our job easier.
It does. Talk about beautiful. Also, this this penalty kill has been stellar so far for Adrian.
Roy one-on-one there with Schmunk. As the puck can't get out here, and it's kept in by the Spartans. Visser battles in the corner along with Hansen. Can't tell what number jersey that is right now. The angle where they are. Puck goes up top, but a good keep in there, but couldn't find the stick of Schmunk, and it's cleared out by the Bulldogs. Matson's still out there. One of the Matsons, I believe that is Darcy Matson, is still out there. Shot off a stick and into the protective netting with the clock still running. Clock still running.
They're going to have to get on that.
Yep, looks like they'll have to add 4 more seconds here as it kind of ticked down here.
Yep, ref going to confirm.
Or they're just going to let it slide. Oh, I thought they were going to add at least 4 more seconds back, but not the case here. Spartans looking to capitalize on this power play with 30 seconds to go on it. And a good clearing attempt there from the Bulldogs. Good forecheck there also by Bellin. But good support there from the Spartans while they're on the power play. Truban will send it the length of the ice. 18 seconds to go on the first power play the game for the Spartans. Darcy Matson looking to turn on the Jets there, but Bellin makes a nice defensive play and gets into the Spartan zone. Molly Matson now with it. Matson looking to take it the length of the ice. She's flying up the ice here. A shot sticked away by Gilbert. Oh, and Matson takes a spill there into the boards. Hopefully she's okay. Looks to be okay, but Spartans keep it in, but it is offside with 13:01 to play. Oh, my mistake. Looks like Molly Matson did not. Just now getting up. Hopefully she is okay. She took a tumble into the boards there. Not something you want to see if you're an Aurora University fan. As play will resume here. Face off just outside the Bulldog zone. Almost 7 minutes into this game. Close enough. Shots on goal 2-1 in favor of the Spartans here. Bulldogs win the neutral zone face-off back as Truban picks it up. Truban cross-ice pass off the skates of Lorai. Makes a recovery play and gets into the zone. As Pomerleau gets it in for Adrian. LaSalle in on the forecheck. She tries to take it away from Moffitt there. Battling in the corner. Carmen Anderson gets tied up here. Anderson, wraparound attempt. Chance, rebound, loose in the crease, and Gloob has it covered in the full splits there. First grade A chance for Adrian, but it's shut down immediately by the Spartans.
Yeah, nicely played there by Tia Gloob. The first opportunity Adrian's had in the offensive zone, really. It's crazy thing with nearly 8 minutes into this one. But I'd like to see if they can kind of get some offensive rhythm now.
Crockett will win the faceoff. I guess won it too cleanly there as the puck escapes the Spartans' defensive zone. Spartans get it in deep as Pomerleau, excuse me. Been a few minutes since I've done this. Spartans take it in, a shot off the side of the net. Sorrell giving chase for Adrian. Puck goes up top there for Campbell. Pass out in the slot. Sticked away there by Truban. Good defensive play there from the sophomore Bethany Coleman up on the blue line. Probably the tallest player for any team. Sitting at 6'2" on the blue line for the Aurora University Spartans. Puck up top here. Good break out there for the Spartans. Schmunk takes it in, a shot blocked there by Annika Hansen. Puck in the neutral zone here as Bulldogs had trouble with it. As Reardon couldn't quite get a stick on it, and a shot off the blocker of Gilbert. Puck was in the corner there and looks like got a hand pass here. I think it's on Adrian, if I'm not mistaken. Just over 8 minutes played.
This is the high energy, kind of high pressure situation seemingly like that this game was going to bring.
Shot there off a skate and into the protective netting there. Good play there by Brownlee, the junior defenseman out of Finch, Ontario. Out there with Gallinaro. Spartans put that top line back on the ice. You can probably expect to see them out there a lot for the Spartans.
Yep, gonna rack up a lot of time on ice tonight. And it's going to be key for Adrian to limit their opportunities.
Big chance here. Hugh Danish and Bellin 2-on-1. Hugh Danish across, and a good defensive play made by Brownlee. Perfectly timed
I was
slide there.
About to say perfectly timed. Hit it right on the head there from Brownlee.
Whistle here in the neutral zone. Not quite sure what that whistle was for. But face off just outside the Adrian zone. Danish taking this face off here. She wins it back. Bulldogs have to clear it, but Aurora intercepts it. Avalone, nice chip off the glass there. Will not have enough to be icing, so the Spartans will have to give chase. Moffitt, pressured there by Wolfslager, gets it around the boards as Visser looks to pick it up for Aurora. Good step there by Hansen to keep it in. Bulldogs will get a change as the Spartans look to break it out. Moffitt, pass off the stick of Una Bellin. Face off in the neutral zone. Well, not too much going on here in this first period. A couple of chances for either side, but
yeah, you would have expected at least slightly more chances on the offensive end compared to just 4 shots for the Spartans, 3 for Adrian.
Maya Roy with a good keep in there at the blue line as LaSalle comes in on the forecheck. Good play there. Carmen Anderson takes it around the net. Pass out front. Just didn't get through for Lori, and Glue will cover. Bulldogs looking to get their offense going. So Aurora sends out Cook, Campoli, and Knopf, along with Gallinaro and Moffitt there on the back end for the Spartans. Face off won by Adrian, but it gets out in the neutral zone. Roy will dump it back in. Bulldogs look to give chase here. Lori and Anderson in on the forecheck against Moffitt. Spartans break it out here. Good play there in the neutral zone as the Spartans get it deep into the Adrian zone. Gilbert will elect to cover there as Petrucia turned around and was ready for a Spartan to try to crash the net.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let anyone get close to Gilbert there. Protecting that crease.
Face off won by the Spartans as Scrivens gets it in. Up front, good play there by Gilbert to stick it loose, but a good keep in by Gallinaro. Spartans looking to capitalize on this chance. Roy around the boards for Anderson, back down low to Roy. Roy tried to get it off the boards for Anderson, but it didn't get through Scrivens. Good play there again by Anderson, but still can't get it out. But a good block shot there from the senior captain, Maya Roy. Roy looking to take it in. Here comes Roy shooting into the glove. Rebound. Finds a stick of LaSalle and a shot on the pad save made by Gloom. LaSalle looking out front. Off a stick, and Roy fanned on that shot attempt, but still has it. LaSalle kicks it into Anderson. Interesting little tactic here from Aurora. Bulldogs have pressure in the zone, but Aurora has 2 players out in the neutral zone.
Yeah, I noticed I started doing it a couple minutes ago, back behind the play, and it was Petrucia as well. I think she was kind of tied up with Bethany Coleman away from the play, and then they had some words for each other as they were heading towards the bench after the play had ended. But yeah, almost looking like a 4-on-4 there for a couple minutes.
Very interesting tactic. I can say confidently that's the second time I've ever seen a team try to do that. Aurora's got their top line out there. Matson battling in the corner with Pomerleau. Tries to chip it off the glass, but it's blocked there by Elliott. Elliott back for Gasper. Gasper gets taken down there by Pomerleau. And a good stick there from Truban. Gofahide finds Ben. Ben gets it in on Gloob, and she will cover for another offensive zone face-off. Well, I can say the last time I saw a team try to stick one player out in the neutral zone and basically, what we call cherry picking, was the men's NCAA team last year in the NCAA playoffs when they played Concordia University. And the final score of that game was 13-1 Adrian. So I don't think that tactic works very well, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's kind of it's going to be interesting to see if they stick with it or if they're just trying to give Adrian different looks.
Looks like this is very a good little slash there from Truban. Letting them know.
I'm telling you, it's getting chippy on the kind of behind the play.
As the Bulldogs look to take it in, nice move there. Here comes Biddle. Her chance to stick away, and a shot goes off the stick of Glube and wide. Truban. That's the one thing you run into when you have that player out high. You leave a defenseman wide open. Has a chance in front. Was stopped by Glube. And this will be an icing on the Spartans. Adrian looking to take advantage. Got some tired Spartan players as they send the Bellin, Wolfslager, Hudanish line out there with Petrucia and Roy on the back end.
And you got to think with tired skaters, they're going to play this straight up and not kind of play with almost one arm behind their back in a way with lacking a defender.
And looks like
I stand corrected.
As Schmidt, look at them go at it at the far blue line. I love it.
This is going to be a fun one.
It is. Puck goes into the Aurora zone. Still some tired players out there for the Spartans as Campbell gets it around the boards, and it's chipped off the glass by Schmidt, but doesn't get out all the way. Good play by Bellin in the neutral zone. Campbell finally gets into the Adrian zone. No icing as it deflected off a stick. Petrucia, nice move in the corner. As it's picked up there, Hudanish battling for it along with Bellin, but Petrucia comes out with it and finds Hudanish, who gives it to Bellin. Bellin gets it out of the defensive zone as the Spartans finally get a full change here. Good move again by Petrucia. Finds the stick of Wolfslager. Wolfslager with a nice bank pass there. Bellin stays on. Ooh, close one there, but offside there. Shots on goal now 7-7. Just about 14 minutes played here in the first period of action. Another face-off win there for Lori as Hansen has it in the neutral zone. Aurora trying to get it in. Carmen Anderson with a nice play there. Leaves it for LaSalle. LaSalle for Lori. Avalone picks it up. Shot into the glove of Glube. Well, so far, Adrian's got some good shots on goal, but those shots from the point are just, Glube sees them all the way. No traffic in front yet.
Yeah, you're going to have to create some havoc in front of Glube. Try to get bodies in front. Try to get screeners out there. Block her vision as much as you can. Because, those shots coming from the point, she's seeing all the way.
Scrivens now dumps it into the Adrian zone. Scriver, excuse me. Wow, guess my eyes are really bad. Probably go get that checked. Anyway, chipped off the glass here as Scriver has it. Saucer pass off the boards there as Visser couldn't pick it up. Avalone picks it up for Adrian. Shot off the stick and into the protective netting. And the person in the corner gets 2 for flinching there as the puck comes at him.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see
You really hate to see it. Anyway, face off to the glove side of Glube. 5:21 to play here in the first period of action. Delphi on the face-off. Tied up there, but it goes into the corner there. Stretch pass up, finds the stick of Gasper, but no support there as Matson comes in late. Nice move by Darcy Matson around Turban. Pull and drag, shooting! Oh, just over the net there. What a play by Darcy Matson. Here's Ben now. Off the boards, Delphi has it. Puck is chipped into the Aurora zone. As Brownlee finds the stick of Gasper, but a good play there from Pomerleau. Pomerleau leaves it for Truban. Truban off the boards pass. Here's Reardon. Reardon gets pinned along the boards there and gets some support from Ben. Puck bounces out front. Loose in the crease and a good stick there by Roy. Another shot blocked in front again. Looks like it was Catherine Truban. Another block shot. She takes the player down. And a big collision there on the boards. Things starting to get a little chippy, as you mentioned. Good play there. Here's Reardon. Reardon just trying to look across the red line and get it in. Good play there from Reardon, the freshman out of Lake Elmo, Minnesota. Bellin picks it up for Adrian. A shot sticked away there by Glue. Good defensive stick there from the Spartans. And a chance here if they hurry, but the back checking of Maya Roy ends that threat. Bellin, nice play to reset the pass, but another good defensive play there from Campbell. Haven't seen Molly Matson back on the ice since she took that fall. Hopefully she's okay. And a shot from the point easily saved by Gilbert, and a rebound isn't stopped again by Gilbert. Spartans looking to maintain some pressure here. Shot blocked by Wolfslager. Puck into the corner now. Campoli out front, and a good play there. Here comes Wolfslager. 2-on-1 if they hurry. She's got Bellin on her right. Wolfslager tried a little curl and drag move, but did not get past the stick of Scriver. Crockett in on the forecheck. Spartans looking to get a chance here as it's brought in by Gallinaro. Off the stick and wide. LaSalle can't find on the boards, and a slap shot is sticked away by Gilbert. Hansen trying to get the pass over to Hubenschmidt, but Crockett picks it up. Spartans looking to capitalize on this offensive zone pressure. Avalone around the boards. Hubenschmidt tried to chip it off the boards, but again, it's kept in by Aurora. And the pass out front hits a stick and goes up in the air, and the shot there goes wide. Hansen battling in the corner. Crockett in the support. Off the boards, doesn't get out again as the Bulldogs will maintain possession. Hansen. Pass across here. Avalone chips it off the glass and gets into the neutral zone and finds the length of the ice. Pass off the boards, intercepted there by Avalone. But she takes a spill here, but a good play there by Lori as they battle in the neutral zone. Finally get it deep into the Aurora zone with 1:53 to play here in the first period of action. Schmidt finds it. Oh, what a move there by Schmunk. Schmunk shooting, scores! What a play by Stephanie Schmunk. And the Aurora Spartans get the first goal of the game here with 1:45 to play in the first.
Yeah, that was all skill right there from Stephanie Schmunk. The beautiful toe drag from the left circle. And you kind of felt a late goal would be huge in any period, and here we get one in the first. Let's see how Adrian responds, but if not, some huge momentum for the Spartans going into the break.
Chance here. Anderson fans on the shot. Good defensive play there as the Spartans got caught flat-footed there. 2-on-1 if they hurry, but a good play made by Lori.
Yeah, talk about a momentum stopper. That was right off the face-off. That would have been huge for Adrian.
I mean, that would have been pretty awesome, but Lori just passed off a stick off the glass and goes into the neutral zone. Anderson thought she was offside there, so she had to cut back. Matson finds the stick of Gasper. Gasper back up front. Good stick there again by Pomerleau. Lori, little miscommunication there. Wraparound chance stopped by Gilbert. LaSalle finds Lori. Lori chips it ahead for Carmen Anderson. Does she have enough left in the tank for another chance here for Adrian? Anderson battles in the corner for it with support from Lori, but the Spartans come out with it. Puck sent off the boards here. Petrucia couldn't quite keep it in, but a nice stretch pass finding Anderson. Anderson to Bellin. Bellin going wide. Una Bellin looking out front for Anderson, just too far ahead as the Spartans look to take it up. One last chance. Darcy Matson will dump it in as the Bulldogs look to get one last chance here with 25 seconds to play. But another good defensive play by the Spartans. Bethany Coleman, the tallest player out on the ice between the two teams, with another good play. Petrucia lets it go. Up the boards now. Hugh Danish giving chase with 7 seconds to go. Scriver in the corner with Hugh Danish as she takes a bit of a hit there. Wolfslager out front. Nobody there, and the buzzer will sound, ending this first period of play, and pretty entertaining one to say the least.
It was. It's very tactical. It seems like a lot of chess pieces. It seems like almost chess being played on the ice right now. And a big late goal there, though, for the Spartans to really kind of seize that momentum and see if they can take that into the second period. It's going to be interesting to see for Adrian. They've done a good job of limiting that Spartan top line that has been so lethal through their first 7 contests. So it's going to be interesting to see if that top line for the Spartans can kind of get going, or if Adrian is going to be able to stay on them. But Adrian's offense is going to need to get going, and they're going to need to get people in front of Glube, because she's been seeing everything so far.
Yeah, also Adrian having trouble in some of those sequences, getting the puck out of the defensive zone.
Yeah.
Like, not taking the extra second, just trying to chip it off the glass, but
yeah, there was a couple turnovers that could have cost them worse than just a 1-0 deficit coming into the break. And a couple rebounds, too, led up by Gilbert that you rarely see, that she did a good job of regrouping from. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. It's been a fun one so far.
It has, as we will take a break here after the first period of play. Aurora Spartans lead Adrian College 1-0. We'll see you for the second period.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrate each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back inside Arrington Ice Arena as we await puck drop for the second period of action in this NCAA Division contest between the Aurora University Spartans and the Adrian College Bulldogs. Aurora University leading 1-0 after the first period of play on a goal from Stephanie Schmunk. Absolute beauty of a goal, I could say the least. As a good sign for Aurora here as Molly Matson is back out there after taking that spill. Good to see her back out there as we are underway for the second period. My Aurora for Carmen Anderson, chips it off the boards for Lori. Lori skates the stick, looking for LaSalle out in front, but Lori takes a spill as the Spartans look to break it out here. Elliott off the boards, doesn't find anybody. Aurora still using that forward out very, very high in the neutral zone. As we pointed that out earlier, Carmen Anderson taken down there by Matson as Lori tries to battle for it, but Molly Matson comes out with it. Anderson, good stick lift there. Darcy Matson gets it off the boards and out, but Petrucia is there for Adrian as LaSalle chips it in. Anderson had to tag up there as they were offside. Both teams getting a change here as Matson's hanging out there at the far blue line. Truban gives her a slash. Love to see it there. Good keep in there by Truban. Her pass tried to find the stick of, and a big chance out front is Reardon. Had the puck find her stick. Glubik kind of caught off guard there, but a good chance for Adrian to start the second period.
That was a rare misplay from Glubik. I think she was expecting it to be a much harder shot than it was. It was kind of fanned on it, but it certainly caught her off guard. A nice way to recover, though. Good vision and seeing the puck all the way, because that could have been very tricky.
Well, as I mentioned before the broadcast, but I forgot to bring it up here in the first period as a shot there from Ben gets blocked and a rebound. Chance out front here. Harmerlou's shot goes off a stick and wide. Reardon with it now for Adrian, looking to circle around. Good play there. Ben turnaround shot goes wide. As the Spartans look to break it out here, Schmunk has it, the lone goal scorer in this game so far. The senior out of Plymouth, Michigan. Puts it in the Adrian zone, sticked away there by Gilbert on the chance there for Bazzelli. Still throwing me off them not having their names in their jerseys, but we'll get past that. Truban. Spartans were offside, so they have to delay here. Truban looking to break it out. Truban's pass off the skate of Reardon, but it's intercepted there by Scriver. We just got that pronunciation there. Thank you to the Aurora parent for giving us that. They give the PA announcer pronunciations for each team, but we only get one, and that one's for Adrian. So if I absolutely butcher someone's name, let me know. Truban been out there for a good minute and a half here, but not looking to change there. I guess she's got a bunch of energy, because it is the long change here for the defenseman in the second period. I know I always hated that when I was playing in the second period. The long change is absolutely brutal. As now Aurora sending 2 players out in the neutral zone. I mean, it's basically 3-on-3 in the offensive zone here. Bellin looking for Wolfslager, just too far out in front of her stick. Wolfslager tried to get to Avalone. Pass was too far in front of her. Shot save. Rebound loose in the slot. Picked up there. Wolfslager turnaround shot goes wide, and we got a penalty coming up to the Spartans here as Hugh Danish was taken down with force there. Avalone for Wolfslager. Wolfslager cutback move off the stick of a Spartan, and the Bulldogs will go on the power play. Grid chance here, and a good start to the second period.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity. Adrian coming out with some energy, some fresh skates here in this second period. This is huge. If they can quickly get this game right back tied.
As the senior out of Calgary, Alberta, Aaron Campbell, goes for cross-checking. Bulldogs going on the Slozarski power play. Hugh Danish wins the face-off there. Bellin couldn't keep control of it, and it's sent out by the Spartans right off the bat here. Darcy Matson giving chase. Gilbert with a smart play to come out and play it as Matson almost won that foot race against Carmen Anderson. Truban had trouble corralling it there, but a nice recovery play, but an even better play made by Darcy Matson. Bellin. Bulldogs looking to escape their own zone here on the power play. Very aggressive penalty kill from the Spartans.
That's what we've noticed too throughout this game with the odd tactic that they've been going with. It's been very aggressive. Trusting who they've got on ice.
Here comes Bellin, circling the offensive zone here on the power play. Pass off a stick and the puck finally comes down here, but it is ruled out of play. Face-off will remain in the Spartan zone. Just 50 seconds gone here in the power play for Adrian. Head coach Sean Scully sending out Lorai alongside LaSalle and Courtney Ben along with Dopahide and Maya Roy up top. Roy shooting. Couldn't get a stick on his LaSalle. Ben up top for Dopahide. Back down. Here's Courtney Ben shooting. Scores!
That's what we were talking about, Johnny. You needed to get bodies in front of Blue Bay. That's exactly what they did. With a 5-on-4 advantage, some skaters in front. I don't know if Blue Bay ever saw that one.
And the thing about that one is great screen there by Tia LaSalle. Courtney Ben gets her second as a Bulldog. I mean, didn't even pick her head up, just turned and fired it, and look at how that went. As the Bulldogs tie it up on the power play, we have a new game here, folks. Bulldogs have come out flying here in the second period. Might have a 2-on-1 here, but tried to kick it to herself was Sarah Biddle. Sage, excuse me, sorry. The senior out of Middleton, Delaware. The transfer from Norwich University. The shot there, pad save by Gilbert. Aurora looking to respond to that power play goal from Adrian as Biddle couldn't keep it on her stick there as the Spartans look to dump it in. Offside here as they have to tag up. Gilbert comes out over net, leaves it for Roy. Maya Roy, good forecheck there from the Spartans here, but an even better play there by Crockett to help support her defenseman. Roy tried to get it off the boards, but the forecheck of Aurora is too much right now for Adrian. Schmunk sends it out front, save rebound. What a save made by Gilbert. Crockett off the boards. Biddle couldn't get it out here. Crockett tried to kick it out, but it didn't get out. As they gave it to Gia Avalone, but clearly it was Courtney Ben. I'm sure they will change that. Crockett for Biddle. Biddle fanned on the pass attempt there as Reardon tried to find it. Reardon finds it again and scores!
A real momentum shifter here midway through this second period. Just trying to throw some pucks in front. Shot kind of almost the same as Ben's earlier. Just kind of turned around and snapped a wrister. And it beat Glube.
Hunter Reardon gets her third of the season. Bit of a knuckle puck there. Anyone knows that saying from the Mighty Ducks movie. As Hansen gets in on the forecheck there along with Reardon. Hubenschmidt finds it. Down low, Reardon tied up there in the corner, but a good defensive play made by Moffitt. Spartans having trouble in their own zone now. Dopahide tried to get it down low. She still has it. Dopahide moving in. Scores!
Some sloppy play there for Aurora that kept the puck in the zone for Adrian. And now let's see if they kind of switch up that tactic as we see a change in net now.
As Marie the Dirt, excuse me if I'm butchering that, the senior out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, as Aurora takes a timeout. But an offensive explosion from Adrian College as they take a timeout. Wow.
Yeah, and you were wondering kind of in your head, was Adrian going to be able to kind of figure out and find a way to take advantage of when Aurora plays with one or maybe even sometimes two people in the neutral zone, handicapping themselves in their own defensive zone, and kind of more pressures accumulating in front of Blue Bay, and now obviously making the change to Deadert. So it's going to be interesting to see if Aurora will they stick with that strategy, or are they going to switch it up? Because Adrian has really taken a hold of this game in the second period, which is funny because coming into the second period, you thought it was all Spartans with that late first period goal. But a tremendous job by Sean Skelly and his squad by really kind of shifting things and pushing the envelope here in the second period.
We'll see what that timeout turns into for the Spartans. Very interesting that the top line is not out there after a timeout and after a huge momentum swing like this. But nonetheless, Adrian College leads 3-0, 3 goals in the span of 2 minutes. First one by Courtney Ben, Hunter Reardon, and the latest one, Elena Dolfahide, the junior out of Bergheim, Germany. As Pomerleau tries to get it in for the Bulldogs. Wolfslager up top there, and an on-man rush here for Aurora if they hurry, but good back check by Bellin, and a good shot block there from Truban. Spartans, turnaround shot, ooh, off the mask of Gilbert. Wow. Good chance there for the Spartans. And it's dumped in there on Gilbert, sticks it aside. Brownlee with that dump in. Puck goes into the corner now. Bulldogs having trouble getting it out. Slap shot from the point. Glove save made by Gilbert.
Nice job there by Gilbert. Saw it all the way, looked it all the way in.
Coach Sean Skelly sends out one of his top lines here against the Aurora top line. Lori in on the faceoff against Gasper. Look out here, a chance here, 2-on-0. LaSalle with Anderson. LaSalle, save made there. What a stop on the first shot she's faced in the game. I just lost the puck there for a minute as Maya Roy has it in the neutral zone.
Talking about jumping into the deep end there for Marie DeDirt.
As I just heard the PA announcer, Dave Van Giesen, say D-Dirt. So
D-Dirt.
I'm going to go with what he's saying because he's got a pronunciation list. So as the Spartans look to create some offense here, Matson down low for Gasper. Gasper out front as it's too long for Elliott. Anderson going in on the forecheck. Campbell around her own net. Across for Gallinaro. Gallinaro up top for Gasper. Gasper, good stick lift there from Lindsay Sorrell on the back check. Hansen to Avalone. Avalone lofts it out. Oh, looking for Biddle there. And a 3-on-1 here. Sorrell's shot blocked in front. Save, rebound chance. Loose in front of the net, and it's kicked away. And we got a penalty on the Spartans. Interference will be called, and Adrian College with a huge chance to get a stranglehold on this game as Darcy Matson is going for interference. She does not like the call there, but nonetheless, another Slazarski's power play for Adrian College Bulldogs.
Yeah, Aurora's got to find a way to kind of control and then slow down this avalanche that could quickly form. 2-goal lead, obviously very manageable, but Adrian on the power play can really snatch the momentum.
Ryan Cuddy, just a minute and 57 seconds. You better be ready. Dilfa Hyde for Maya Roy. Roy shooting, tipped in front, and a save made by Dieter. Excuse me. As LaSalle got a good deflection in on it, but a good read there from the senior goaltender.
Yeah, Dieter seems to be seeing the puck very well. Coming cold off the bench, not an easy thing to do, especially with the shots that she's been tasked with.
Puck in the corner now, battled for by 3 Adrian players as LaSalle comes out with it. Roy looking to walk the line. Down low. Lori had it bounce over her stick there. LaSalle will wrap it around the boards. Dovehide. Oh, had it bounce over her stick here. Might have a chance here for Aurora, but a good defensive play made by Courtney Ben. But they still hang out in a wicked saucer pass there from the Spartans, and a shot blocked in front there by Dovehide. Maya Roy. We're going to take it up for Adrian, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Here comes Roy. Roy, shot blocked in front, gets it back, shoots, goes just wide. Dovehide looking to calm it down here for Adrian as they look to set up the power play. Gasper has it pinned in the corner. Ben had trouble finding it. The Spartans look to clear, and a good keep in there from Carmen Anderson. Roy had it bounce over her stick as Campbell has it. Campbell battles for it in the corner with Hugh Danish and Roy. Matson looking to get it out, fans on the clearing attempt. Roy, good defensive play there by Campbell, but she can't get it out as Wolfslager keeps it in. Matson off the boards, it's kept in there by Bellin. Bellin, pass over for Anderson. Anderson walks in, pass across the zone there, was kicked away from Wolfslager as the Spartans will clear it down the length of the ice. Gilbert, 20 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Spartans. Truban, one last rush here, and one more whistle, and Ryan Cuddy will take over from there. Bellin, Truban, save made by D-Dirt. Oh, and Truban went hard into the board, slow to get up. Hopefully she's okay. Wolfslager up front, sticked away by D-Dirt. Truban around the boards as Wolfslager battles for it along with Gallinaro. Aurora has some tired players out there, but they send Darcy Matson into the neutral zone. Very interesting tactic there as Pomerleau is circling Darcy Matson like a hawk. Well, this will be icing, and from here, Ryan Cuddy is now your play-by-play man. Cuddy, take it over.
Thank you, Johnny. Killed it as usual. It's been this has been an exciting game. Interesting to see now how will the Spartans respond. A huge job killing off that power play for Adrian College. Adrian trying to keep it in the offensive zone. It gets tipped away from Sydney Crockett. She'll chase on after. Crockett around the boards. It's going to be picked up there by Brownlee. She hits the ice as the puck is lodged up in the corner. 3 Bulldogs and a pair of Spartans battling after it. Still tied up. As Pomerleau will circle with Matson in the neutral zone. Finally, it gets cleared up, and now Adrian with an opportunity on the backhand, just missed high. Puck still loose behind the net. Adrian controlling.
I think the tactic for Aurora is not really paying off right now.
Yeah, tons of puck control for Adrian, and that one just flutters wide of the net. This one's going to go the length of the ice. No icing called here. The Spartans looking to sustain some offensive pressure. They cannot. It comes out the other way. Here comes Houdini's shot. Save made. Aurora lifts it up towards the blue line, and it'll be picked up there by Campoli. She'll glide it forward for Moffitt. Moffitt shot. Nice stick play there by number 14. That was Petrusha for Adrian. Arm goes up. Delayed penalty on the way. Adrian trying to make a break here, and the puck will be touched up at center ice. But another Slazarski power play coming up for the black and gold.
Yeah, not really a penalty you want to take if you're Aurora. Alina Kane going for cross-checking. Not really one you want to take down 3-1. With Adrian flying right now, you don't want to put them back on a power play.
Yeah, so big job by the Spartans defense to kill off a penalty a few minutes ago, and now they go right back on the penalty kill. Shot from an odd angle, missed high. Anderson picks it up at the blue line. Nice play there from behind. Here come the Spartans with a 2-on-1 developing. Shot missed high. Good look for Darcy Matson. She's dangerous but couldn't find the net there. Here comes Anderson the other way. Shot blockered aside. Nice move there. Dancing with the puck. Goes near side. Adrian controlling. Puck getting on deep. With it was Biddle. Now she'll give to Trubin. Back down to Biddle. She'll circle. Looking for somewhere to go. Back over to Trubin. Now back to Biddle. One-timer shot missed wide. It was Wolschlager who sent the one-timer attempt just wide on the far side.
Wow. What a sequence of events there. Had both the Matsons in on that 2-on-1, by the way.
Oh, Matson to Matson connection very nearly for the Spartans. That would have been huge. Down a man, but now here comes Adrian the other way. Shot rifled high. Might have been deflected on the way towards the net. Avalone with it. This one fluttering towards the crease, and it stays out loose, and it's going to be picked up by the Spartans. Half a minute to go on the penalty. This one will be cleared out. The captain, Maya Roy, will drop back. One final rush, potentially for Adrian College on this power play. Dofahai misplayed it. Now here comes Matson on the other side. Nice play, though, on defense for Adrian to drop back. Penalty, though, pretty much over as the Spartans still control it in the offensive zone. We're now even 5-on-5. Roy sends it along over to Wolschlager. Oh, dances around one defender, and then we'll send it across over to G. Avalone. Avalone with a hard collision at the blue line. She got sandwiched in by a couple of Aurora sweaters.
Getting chippy.
It is, as Mullina Kane will chip this in. See what I did there?
I did. I like it. I like it a lot.
5:15 to go in the middle frame. Adrian on top by 2. Avalone couldn't corral it in the low corner, and then it came out up top. Back down, nice pad save by Gilbert. Off the stick of Molly Matson. Adrian looking to get it out of their zone. Some strong pressure here for the Spartans. Puck still loose. Hansen will drop off for Avalone as she's tangled up now with number 15 that was hailing off. And now a whole bunch of sweaters attacking the puck in the corner, and it comes out, and Aurora has it. This shot sent in on the side of the net. I don't know if it ever got through. Puck still loose.
Got a whole mosh pit in front of Gilbert there.
I don't know if she ever once saw that puck. Luckily, it never got on through, I don't think. Biddle tried to dance around the defender Matson, but couldn't do so. That shot got deflected wide of the net. Shot blocked away by Gilbert. Kept in at the blue line for Aurora. That's Moffitt battling, and now trying to jab a stick in was Visser for the Spartans, but Adrian College comes out with it. That pass off the mark, and now racing down after it is Maya Roy. Can she win the race? No, she cannot. Pardon me, that was Sage Biddle for Adrian College, so an offensive zone face-off coming up for the Spartans.
Good response there from the Spartans after Adrian power play, but they're having trouble getting pucks through. Adrian's doing a good job creating a wall in front of Annie Gilbert.
Aurora seems to have at least settled the offensive pressure that Adrian really showed in the early to mid parts of that period. As they're trying to settle things down, gain some offensive rhythm as the puck will dance along the boards and into the net.
Speaking of Aurora and Adrian, the men's teams are tied 0-0 just 5 minutes into the first period. But the men's Division II team did defeat Aurora University today by a score of 5-3.
A lot of Bulldog v Spartans on the ice here this weekend. Aurora wins the offensive zone face-off shot, save made. It was a very good look for Ellie Visser, but coming up with the response was Gilbert.
Interesting here too, and back at Aurora, the Spartans are wearing their blue away jerseys, and Adrian Menson wearing their home white jerseys. Interesting.
Interesting there as nicely played there into the corner by Gilbert off the face-off. It comes now towards center ice. That was Melina Kane dropping back for it. Tried to send it over to Moffitt, but now the Spartans will retreat back in their own zone. 3 Bulldogs and 3 Spartans in the low corner. Who's going to come out with it? It's going to be Wolschlager. And now Aurora at the blue line. Get it out. Up ahead towards Visser. Makes a move to her right. Ran out of room. Nice play with the stick there by Trubin. As Trubin and Visser got tangled up. Puck got sent in front. And then it gets up top towards the blue line. Right back down low to Gilbert. And it gets deflected wide.
Gilbert did not see that one. Good deflection in front there. I believe that was Schmunk again.
Aurora trying to come up with some late period magic, just like they did in the first. 2.5 to go. And this middle frame. Spartans got their lone goal late in the first period, and then Adrian had an onslaught early on in this second to put themselves up 2. Nice move. Wolschlager dancing in. Save made by Dietert. No icing here, so Roy will retreat on back. Splits the middle, and now we'll head up towards Anderson. 1:55 to go in the second. Anderson to Roy. Shot deflected and saved. We'll get an icing here.
Some grade A chances there for both teams, but both goaltenders standing tall. How about the job Dietrich's done since coming in relief for Blue Bay?
Yeah, she has really settled and written the ship for Aurora. Has came up huge. Can't forget the first stop she made. Came on a 2-on-0 breakaway. It really felt like Adrian was going to run away with it at that time, but Aurora, to their credit, has done a very good job of keeping this just a 2-goal game. At center ice, Roy comes out with it, 90 seconds to go. Roy gets on through, that shot deflected, and off the 2022-2023 Women's NCAA Playoff Champion banner. One of many banners hung up here inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena.
Yeah, it makes it hard as a player to try and chip the puck out of your zone when you have so many banners.
Yeah, it's not a strange occurrence for that to happen here. I've seen it many times before. As
I mean, last time these two teams played was when Adrian knocked Aurora, ended their season here at Arrington Ice Arena. So
we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the Bulldogs as the Spartans trying to create something as they get the extra skater on as Dieter went to the bench, but the Bulldogs will touch it in the low corner. So 1:06 to go in the second period. And another huge opportunity for the Spartans late in the period to try to inch closer as the Adrian Bulldogs go on the Athletico penalty kill.
It's like Allie Hubenschmidt going, didn't see what the call was, but nonetheless, Adrian on the penalty kill.
Face-off will come glove-sided. Gilbert won by Aurora. D-to-D pass there, as this one's going to be sent on low. Around Gilbert it goes, as it was Matson trying to gain control of it as she was tangled up with Anderson. Matson and Anderson still going after it. Puck came out to Darcy Matson. Shot just missed.
Wow. Can't give the nation's leading scorer that much time and space on a power play, but I like the shot that, she had so much room to walk in, but that shot came from about the top of the circle, so Andy Gilbert had a good chance on that one.
They think they're trying to create some space and get in some open ice like she had right there was Darcy Matson. Loose puck, 20 seconds to go in the period, as this one will be cleared on down. Dieter will just leave it behind her own net, picked up there by Darcy Matson. Can she create some magic? Can the Spartans pull out something here late in the second period? It's going to go low in the corner. So it goes near side. They're going to run out of time. And that will do it for the middle frame, as it will still be 57 seconds left on the Spartan power play when we open up the third. But Johnny, that was huge for Adrian to find their offensive footing in the beginning of that second period.
I mean, they came out absolutely fine. They really caught the Spartans off guard, but I like from Adrian that adjustments they made. They're taking the extra time in the defensive zone to get that breakout pass, and if they don't have it, chip it off the glass. And offense, they're just, whenever they get a chance, they shoot the puck, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you get traffic in front, and that's exactly what they did. So Adrian needs to keep it going, and they won't have any problem winning this game.
It's going to be interesting to see how both teams open up the third period, as it's going to be a 5-on-4 power play for Aurora. Stick with us on Adrian College TV. It's a 3-1 Bulldog lead.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.
We return here inside the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena for the final 20 minutes of this matchup. It's been a fun one. Ryan Cuddeo joined alongside Johnny Costello. Johnny 3-1 Adrian lead, but coming into this third period, down a man on this penalty kill for them. What are they going to have to do to kind of make sure that they keep this a 2-goal game?
I think one thing they've done very well is they've kept the shooters to the outside of the ice. They're doing a good job forming, as we call it, a square, the box. So they keep everyone to the outside, not letting anything get in the middle. And Gilbert's been able to see most of the shots that have come our way, but we'll see if Aurora adjusts to that and tries to get more traffic in front.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see a fun, exciting conclusion to Game 1 of this weekend series coming up. 55 seconds till puck drop, and they did make the goal. To the credit to the goal, they changed that in the middle of that frame. So it was Courtney Ben who ended up with their second goal, as it was initially on ice credited to Gia Avalone, so that little scoring adjustment. 3-1. We got 20 minutes to go, folks. Still all to play for on a Friday night inside the Arrington Ice Arena.
Buckle up. That's all I got to say.
Buckle up. It's going to be a fun one. The Aurora faithful has traveled very well here to the campus of Adrian College. The Bulldog fans have been loud and proud as usual. Let's bring the energy. Let's bring the excitement. 20 minutes to go. And the third period is underway.
Well, Matt Kibbe, if you see the score right now and you're watching, you know what I want to say, but I'm not going to say it because the last time I said it, it almost didn't end very well. So we will keep what I have to say to myself.
Hello to Kibbe and hello to...
I hope he's watching.
I know,
he
I
better
do too.
be.
I do too. Hello to everyone else tuning in. It's been a fun one.
Matt Kibbe, if you are watching, beware. You might be my first special guest on my podcast. We'll see.
40 seconds to go on the power play for Aurora. That's going to be off the skate of Belland, but it propels right back to number 11. That was Peyton Elliott. Madsen with a fluttering puck from the blue line. That goes just wide. Gilbert may have played it, as 20 seconds to go now in the power play for Aurora, and they're going to slow it down. Pressure built up from Carmen Anderson, as here come the Spartans now. Winding up, slap shot never got on through. Elliott was the one who uncorked that blast from the blue line for Aurora. Even strength now. Into the slot. Nice play there with the stick by Anderson to come out with it. Now here comes Adrian the other way. A 2-on-1 developing. Right circle. Stops. Bobs. And it's a blocker save by Dieter.
Great patience there from Bellin on the 2-on-1, but even better save.
Marie Dieter has come up big once again to keep this at a 2-goal game. Crockett racing down after it. The Spartans now looking to loop back the other way. Walled off there was Gallinero. Trying to push it through was Hubenschmidt. Spartans now attacking the other way. It's Elliott Visser sending it in deep. Trubin drops it on back. Nice hustle there by number 16 of Riley O'Brien for Aurora. Nice forecheck here from the Spartans. Now a loose puck, and Adrian will advance it the other way. Dumped in deep, and a line change will ensue. Adrian drops back, no icing called here. Avalone behind her own net, off the boards, trying to get it up ahead to LaSalle. Adrian in their own zone towards center ice. Nice play, and it's going to come out to Avalone as she couldn't control. And now throwing it in deep was Casillo for Aurora in front. Nice stop by Gilbert. And she'll hold on with 17:08 to go in the third.
Good pressure there from both sides, Adrian and Aurora, but nothing too grade A other than that 2-on-1 from Bellin, but still got 17 minutes to go. We got a long way ahead of us.
Don't go anywhere, folks. You're not going to want to miss these final 17 minutes as Adrian looks to hold on against conference foe Aurora.
Can say that again.
Adrian currently sitting at number 10 in the country as a wraparound opportunity. And Dieter saw it all the way. Will freeze it. And with 16:44 to go in the third, an offensive faceoff coming up for Adrian College.
Watch for the set faceoff play here.
It's going to come blocker side of Dieter.
Also a right-handed catching goaltender.
For Adrian, you might have, how much does that force you to kind of switch up your game plan with how you're attacking the net?
I think
as Dieter gloves that.
I think biggest thing is it kind of, at first, when you're coming down and getting ready to shoot the puck, it kind of throws you off to see a right-handed catching goaltender. I knew, well, for me, I wasn't a goal scorer, but I'd still put it in the glove even if it was a right-handed catching goaltender. But if it was a lefty goalie, it'd be blocked. I wouldn't change up where I shot the puck anyway, so that's probably what they're thinking, but it does throw you off a bit at first.
Aurora wins the defensive zone faceoff. They're going to push with some tempo. As getting on through was Gasper, and she lost control. Now regaining, though, was Matson. She'll go far side. Good-looking opportunity. Never got on through.
Bulldog defensemen are just blocking everything that comes their way.
Yeah, Aurora having a difficult time getting a shot on net at the moment. This one will squirt out the length of the ice as Aurora forced to go back in their own zone and restart play. It's Moffitt. She's tangled up at center ice, got walled off, and it was Carmen Anderson who ended up coming away with it. Loose puck at center, now will be corralled by Anderson from the right circle. Anderson shot, pad save, rebound, loose puck, side of the net. Aurora comes out with it.
What a play.
Lowray will throw it in deep. But yeah, some more offensive chances for Adrian as they'll have to tag up. It was Petrosha who threw it in. Bazzelli forward, racing after it. Roy beats her down to the puck. Maya Roy gliding it forward and then thrown back in from the blue line by Schmidt. Adrian in their own zone. Nice defensive pressure here from the Spartans. Corralling down on the black sweaters, but Adrian in the end able to get it out of the zone as it was LaSalle who deflected it on Ford and came out for a line change. Maya Roy off the boards over to Hubenschmidt, and now here comes a 3-on-2 shot, just missed wide, far side for Crockett. Another odd man rush though, just right, we saw right there for Adrian as Crockett with another opportunity never got on through off of a Spartan leg in front. Looking for somewhere to go. It's Trubin with all types of room, and she rung the crossbar. And now the other way, a nice move. Gonna run out of space. Needing some help was Schmidt. But the Spartans do control, but how about that for an opportunity for Trubin?
I mean, that's about as close as you can get. What an absolute rocket of a shot.
Gilbert will freeze the puck. And then immediately will have to adjust her pads with something, giving her some issues as 13:37 to go. And Marie Dieter thanking her good friend, the crossbar. And this is still a 2-goal game.
Gilbert probably adjusting her pad. They were also trying to give her team a little time to adjust here. Goalies like to play those kind of mind games.
Every second helps. Trying to rest back up in between play. Aurora walking the blue line, kept it on in. Sticked into the corner by Gilbert. Near side, the Spartans trying to control it. Gets swung into the slot and then back up top. Gallinaro stops and then glides it on over to Matson. It's Molly Matson as she lost control. Up ahead now. Here come the Bulldogs trying to get on through.
Oh, that's
and
a penalty shot.
Penalty shot is a hard hit into the board. I believe that was Courtney Ben who was racing on for Adrian College as she got tangled up with Juliana Gallinaro and then took a hard trip into the boards. It's great to see Ben up, and I believe she's going to be the one to take this penalty shot.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. To make it a 3-goal game, it's Courtney Ben.
I believe anyone who's on the ice can take the shot, but it's going to be Courtney Ben.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to send out Courtney Ben. A goal and an assist on this season so far, trying to add to that tally. Ben versus Dieter. And a huge opportunity. Can Adrian take a stranglehold of this one inside the Arrington, or can Marie Dieter keep this at just a 2-goal game? Ben looks on. Puck awaits at the center ice. She'll take it. Ben moving to her left, coming in slow, and now picking up some speed. Wrist shot, saved by Dieter. Still a 2-goal game. Clutch for Marie Dieter.
Big save there. Aurora's hoping it's a big momentum shift.
Yeah, so it's still a 2-goal game. Huge for the Spartans. Marie Dieter has weathered the storm once again for Aurora. 13:04 to go in the third. 3-1 Adrian College. Off the draw, kept it on in. It got deflected off of Bellin, and then she'll pick it up. Una Bellin circling, wraparound opportunity in the slot, tied up, loose puck still, and it's going to come out near side, a big hit. The Aurora faithful wanting a call. They're going to get one, and it's going to be a power play upcoming for the Spartans. As slow to get up there was Madison Gasper.
Nah, I don't know about that one.
Let's hope Madison Gasper is okay as she's up to a knee. It was Jocelyn Danish who got tangled up with Gasper into the near side. As Gasper is able to get up, which is nice to see. She'll get a good hand. But now the door is right back open.
I mean, yeah, they're not not allowed the body check here, but I mean they both went. Both of them did not have any intention of going for that puck, but I guess Hugh Danish was just a stronger one out of that deal.
An absolute missile off the draw, missed high. Darcy Madsen sent off a rocket there as Aurora tries to regroup at center ice. Loose puck, Una Bellin came out with it. The leading goal scorer for the Bulldogs, trying to make something happen. Short-handed, arm goes up, and now a penalty coming the other way. Gilbert heads to the bench. Una Bellin forces the turnover, and then will force the penalty. It's going to be 4-on-4.
Well, great hustle from Bellin. Very aggressive on the penalty kill. Results in 4-on-4. Molly Matson going for tripping. Lots and lots of open ice here for each team. I can imagine that Aurora's going to send out Darcy Matson for this extra ice, and look at that, she's already out there.
Right on cue, Johnny. So 4-on-4 hockey, a whole lot of open ice. Almost seems like we've kind of seen 4-on-4 hockey at times in this game, though.
Oh, there's the penalty. Oh, I was going to say, not
up on the
clock
scoreboard.
yet. Yeah.
Yep. As Roy, backside, shot! Save made. Dieter saw it all the way. Beautifully positioned from the netminder for Aurora.
A good execution there on the break in there for Adrian. Roy kind of looked like she was looking for the stick of Carmen Anderson, but it's a little too much on that one.
Adrian controls off the faceoff deep into the zone. It was Lorray who got walled off up top. That shot, I believe, missed high. It was sent in off the stick of Biddle. That was Truman, actually. And now a loose puck comes out. Look out, it's Matson. Shot save made. Rebound opportunity. Gilbert working magic with the glove. Keeps it out and keeps it a 2-goal game.
Good chance there for Matson. Also, great defense there by Roy and Truman, getting a stick on both of those shots. And Gilbert, good job puck tracking there.
Always scary when you have one of the most dangerous offensemen in the country with an opportunity like that. Gilbert holds strong and keeps it a 2-goal game. Bellin off the glass will pick it up at center ice. Looking for it, and it was at her skates was Haley Knopf. And now Aurora trying to create something. This pass is going to track all the way to Gilbert, and she'll freeze it for a face-off with 11:15 to go in the third. 31 seconds remaining on the Hudanish penalty, and 1:04 remaining on the Molly Matson penalty.
Bulldogs will have a brief power play when the penalty to Hudanish expires.
Trying to dump in chase there was Annika Hansen. And now it's Wolschlager who circles. Still has the puck on her backhand, and now will stop. Send it across. Near side. Shot save made. Good look for Hansen. Well, once again, it's Dieter who's got the answer.
Dieter has been rock solid for Aurora. One of the reasons why it's still a 2-goal game. Mind you, the first shot she faced when she came in relief for Glube was a 2-on-0. That's not an easy task for a goaltender.
Coming off cold, just about 30 seconds into her start of the night. And yeah, Adrian threw a 2-on-0 at her, but she responded very well and has responded very well the rest of this game as Hudanish is out of the box. 28 seconds with a power play for Adrian College. Here comes Lindsay Sorrell racing near side, goes into the center towards Hudanish. A bouncing puck as Dietert will control it, but a dangerous play as that one was fluttering on the way towards the blue paint for Aurora.
It was a good play. I mean, good stick there from, I believe that was Campbell, yeah. I mean, doing everything a defenseman should, trying to get her stick on the pass, but that puck took a crazy bounce.
20 seconds to go on the Bulldog power play. Offensive zone face-off, and it's going to be the Spartans who get it out. It's Darcy Matson trying to race on through, but she had no help, was down there with 3 black sweaters, and the Bulldogs defense will win in the end. Finn on that clearance, and now look out, shot save made! Nearly a costly turnover as Sydney Crockett sent a missile from the far side, but Dieter got enough with the blocker and sent it up into the protective netting.
Wow, good defense turns into good offense there. Prime example, Rory and Truban standing tall against Darcy Matson, and Crockett with a wicked wrist shot, but hit the knob of the stick of Dieter.
The Spartans off of winning the face-off, trying to get it out. It's Darcy Matson at the blue line who was pressuring Pomeroy, but Adrian comes out with it. It's Biddle on the far side. Sorrell tried to jab a stick in there. Nice play at the blue line to keep it in. as a running puck towards the net will be gloved and frozen by Dieter.
Bulldogs got that shoot first mentality going right now, and they're haven't gotten a lot of traffic in front, but they're starting to get more and more. See how it turns out. Oh, what a keep.
Nice play at the blue line, but it just skips on over. Puck had a mind of its own there. But a great effort by Trubin. Adrian, in the end, will hold it in the offensive zone for the time being. Darcy Matson picks it up far side. She had Crockett and LaSalle on her as the puck will be deflected into the Aurora bench. So both teams will send out new lines. With 9:27 to go in the third, these two teams match up again tomorrow for some Saturday matinee hockey, 3 p.m. start. Catch that as well as all other Adrian College athletics right here on Adrian College TV on YouTube.
We got three different Adrian College and Aurora teams playing against each other today and tomorrow. So hopefully Adrian will get the clean sweep.
Yeah, the black and gold and black and blue are in this case cream and blue are getting very familiar with each other.
Oh yeah.
Ben trying to get into the offensive zone. She collided with Gallinaro. And now pressuring in the offensive zone was LaSalle. Ben came out with it. She'll take the shot, and it's going to go deflect off the glass. Still within the offensive zone are the Bulldogs. For the time being, Ben pressuring. Aurora trying to get it out, and they will do so successfully as it's hailing off, dumping it on in. As a pair of Spartans will go after it, and Rachel Campoli and Annabelle Screever. Pushed forward from center ice. Adrian retreating back in the defensive zone. No one home in the slot. Now winding up, not getting a good clean shot off there was Brownlee. Loose puck at center ice, and now Brownlee, I think she might have gone knee to knee with someone on Adrian College as she is slow to get up. So 7:56 to go here in the third period. Brownlee slow to get up. She does now get up to her skates, so that's awesome to see. A warm hand from the crowd for her.
Also getting up and skating off on her own power as well. Not even sure what happened. Might have been a incidental collision there in the neutral zone, but nonetheless both teams will remain even.
Yeah, very intense game, high energy. These two teams are gonna do it all again tomorrow too. And what's been a very fun matchup whenever these two teams face in the past. It's the Bulldogs and the Spartans. Right now it's Adrian who controls a 3-1 advantage as Anderson lost an edge on her skate there. Keeping it in nicely was LaSalle, trying to quickly get it to Carmen Anderson. She lost an edge on her skate as both teams trying to come up with possession near side as Lorray now, along with Anderson, putting in pressure for Adrian College. Aurora in the end comes out with the loose puck. Can they get it on out of their zone? No, they cannot. Anderson intercepted, and now they will, as it's going to be Scriver sending it in deep. Collision on the far side between a Spartan and a Bulldog player, as losing an edge there was Darcy Matson, and now here come the Bulldogs. Bellin got walled off. Beautiful play with the stick there for Molly Matson. And it came up big as Bellin was looking like she was going to have a great opportunity, as it was Darcy Madsen who lost an edge on her skate, took a tumble to the ice, and Una Bellin very nearly came up big, but Molly Madsen able to come on in relief for her sister to keep it a 2-goal game.
And you got the offensive weapon, Darcy, for Aurora, and then you got the defensive weapon, Molly. So, I mean, Madsen's sister's just terrorizing the NCHA.
Huber Schmidt couldn't get the pass. It was stepped in front of by Darcy Madsen as she gets tangled up. And now Aurora trying to set something up deep in the paint. It's mayhem in front. And the whistle will blow. The puck will stay out. And we will stay at a 2-goal game.
Not quite sure how that ended up in the crease area, but good job by Gilbert to find it and corral it. It's getting down to the wire. Crunch time, as we like to say.
It is crunch time here inside the Arrington. Bellin with a nice poke check. Here comes Una Bellin. She'll drop it on back. Who Danish's shot got deflected wide as it's Wolschlager who picks up the loose puck. She'll give it to Trubin, now into Bellins. Bellins makes a nice move as it comes out up towards the neutral zone as Paige Pomerleau was back there to keep tabs on the offenseman that was in the neutral zone for Aurora as the puck sits in their defensive zone at the moment. Bouncing, and it's going to be deflected once more towards center ice. Who's going to come up with it? Una Bellin will. 5:20 to go in the third. Bellin in on the left side. Shot deflected high. Paige Pomerleau sent one in with not a lot of steam. That got skated off wide. Who Danish will collide with an Aurora Spartan there. Avalone forward. Bellin trying to put pressure on the forecheck. Avalone looking for somewhere to go as she was getting pressure applied from Madison Gasper. Just under the stick there of a Bulldog offenseman. It was Hunter Reardon. Avalone now dropping back. Time becoming a factor. Defensive zone turnover. Shot never got on through. Another opportunity. In deep. Swung around to the far side. Moffitt dropped it up top towards the blue line. It was Schmuck who sent it back in. Now back over to Schmuck. Sends it in from the blue line. Blocked in front. Immediately with the block, it was Hunter Reardon. As Roy nearly has gotten away with one of too many men on the ice.
Yeah, Adrian definitely got away with one there.
As now the Bulldogs with some good fortune on their side. This shot deflected up into the netting, and right when it happened, the Aurora faithful wanted the call, and I think at least it looked like in the live action it was very close to too many men on the ice for Adrian College. Nothing called. 3:32 still to go in the third, and the Bulldogs controlling that 2-goal advantage.
Big offensive zone draw here for Adrian.
It's going to go in the near corner. A couple bodies tripping over each other. Now it's going to get on through. It was Haley Knopf, the one offenseman for Aurora, waiting in the neutral zone as she forced Maya Roy to really put on her hustle to get back. The Spartans still within the offensive zone. That shot blocked it away. Back in front, and a nice play with the stick by Maya Roy to handle it, control it, and get it out of the zone. The captain killing off some time, under 3 minutes to go. deflected on forward as it's Pomerleau hitting the brakes and will start back the other way.
Going to see that top line out there for Aurora probably the rest of the game.
Needing 2 goals coming into this game. This Aurora team, they score a lot of them, second most in the country. 35 goals through 7 games. They need 2.
That's
Here
crazy.
with 2:25 to go. Sent in, never got on through. One more time, and it got sent wide. Picked up on the far side. Darcy Matson played it in deep. Anderson battling at the blue line. Nicely done on the defensive end. Edert looking over towards the bench as the Spartans will get a line change in, and now we'll get a takeaway in the offensive zone. Still 5-on-5 as Dieter has not made a move towards the bench yet to get that extra skater on. Aurora controlling in the offensive zone. Shot sent in. Glove saved by Gilbert.
I think I know one reason why Aurora travels so well is, one, it's close, and plus there's 7 players from Aurora that are from within an hour of here. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not,
Nice
not
for
too far of
them.
a drive
Yeah,
either.
it's
Unless you run into that Chicago traffic, then
different story there.
yeah, then it's not so nice of a drive.
A minute 43 to go, folks. Aurora trying to make a comeback here late in the Arrington. Shot missed wide.
Empty net.
Another one sent in. Yep, empty net, 6-on-5. Loose puck on the far side. Adrian College trying to come out with it. It was Wolfschlager. This one sent in from a long way out, but playing goalie there was Darcy Matson. Up ahead, number 13, it's Schmuck, far side. It was Campoli with number 24, Hansen, right on her. 60 seconds to go. From the blue line, never got on through. Bellin plays it off the boards. Dropping back was Molly Matson. She sent it in deep. 45 seconds left. Time winding down on the Spartans. Bellin forward, but intercepted. That one off a Spartan skate. It never got on through. It was Gallinaro who was racing after it deflected off of her skate. 30 seconds to go. From an odd angle, Gilbert makes the stop, and a quick whistle as the puck was still loose, it looked like, with 27.6 to go.
Wow. Good chance, grade A chance there as Laura is going to the box. Little too physical after the whistle.
Yep.
Gets a nice cross check in, but hey, defending your goalie, so nothing wrong with that. And for the Bulldogs, they can take shots at the empty net as long as they want because it won't be icing for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the little silver lining in there as there'll be a 6-on-4, but like you mentioned, no icing can be called. Roy off the face-off win in the defensive zone, trying to just kill off some time.
Doing a heck of a job, too.
Yeah, 15 seconds to go. Aurora is going to run out of time in game 1 of this weekend series as an empty net goal put away by number 14, Nicole Petrusha. Adrian will put a bow on this one, 4-1.
The nail has been put into the coffin here at Arrington Ice Arena. Great play, unselfish play there by Carmen Anderson. Get that to Petrusha for the dagger.
Nicole Petrusha will net her first goal of her career.
Great unselfish play there from Carmen Anderson. And what a win for Adrian College.
As that will do it. Some extra pushing and shoving as some Adrian Bulldogs didn't like the extra shove sent in by Ellie Visser, but that'll do it. As Aurora got on the board first late in that first period, and then it was all Adrian after that, able to right the ship and come back in a resounding way to win it 4-1.
Great response, and what a game. Holding the highest scoring team in the country to 1 goal. Great defensive job there from Adrian. Aurora actually outshot Adrian 31-30, but not too many of those were grade A opportunities, so shout out to Annie Gilbert standing tall when they needed her, and Bulldog defense as well.
Yeah, a very, very evenly played matchup as Gilbert and Dietert will start the handshake lines. But, yeah, a very evenly played game. It was just that little, about 5-6 minute spurt in that second period, Johnny, that really kind of stapled this one home for Adrian College. But these two teams are going to do it all again tomorrow afternoon.
And one thing for the 3 stars of the game, not knowing it's happening, so the PA announcer, Dave Van Giesen, has been doing PA here for the last 15 years. Tonight is his 900th Adrian College hockey game, and they're going to honor him in the 3 stars of the game, and he doesn't know about it. So,
that's awesome.
We got to stay on for that one.
That's really awesome.
For anyone tuning in who has been to Adrian College, they know who Goose is.
You've heard that voice.
You've heard that voice.
Certainly heard that voice at an Adrian athletic event. But man, just what a fun atmosphere this was tonight. Both crowds brought the energy. Adrian faced adversity. Felt like the Spartans seized all the momentum in the world after that late first period goal. Adrian was able to settle it down and show why they're a top 10 team in the country.
What a showing. I mean, yeah, like you said, and that first period was all Aurora. I mean, and getting that late goal was huge for them. But the Bulldogs just turned on another gear in that second period, and as they await, their Coach Skelly's telling them about honoring Goose here. What a moment this is going to be here.
That's a really cool moment. You're really seeing that community, that whole Adrian College community come out. And an awesome moment.
How about us? OGACTV squad here. Only one we're missing is Matt Kibbe.
It was fun making the return to the booth with you today, Johnny, as it was just all around a stellar performance.
I don't know if they're waiting for him to get done with his normal post-game announcement.
Wrap-up.
Andy Gilbert, 3rd star of the game, not a surprise.
A stellar 32 save shutout against the top offense.
And we'll go 5. Go. Sorry. Still. Oh, look at that. That is awesome.
Look at this. A little gift to Goose.
Wow. That's awesome. Goosebumps.
Couldn't have said it better. As the team will greet him. A legend.
The legend lives on. That's awesome.
Such a cool moment, as we'll send you off with this incredible image. Goose, 900 games in.
That is awesome.
900 more to go.
Yep, 900 more to go.
4-1. Bulldogs are your Bulldogs are your winners.
Peace out.
There's so many firsts, lasts, and in-betweens. We're certainly not the last class to get a smile and a kiss from Bruiser walking across campus. We are never going to be the last class to begin our college careers by serving our local community and pursuing our passions. Above all else, come hell or high water, we will never be the last class to come to Adrian College and find a motivated and supportive community of students, faculty, and staff, and leave with the skills and tools needed to be inspiring industry leaders and professionals with high hopes and dreams for our bright futures ahead. The people and the experiences that we are most grateful for are the ones that will continue us on this upward path for the rest of our lives. In the spirit of gratitude, thank you to my fellow classmates for being a part of this community with me. Whether we spent most of these moments together or barely crossed paths, you contributed your gifts and talents to continue the legacy of this incredible community. Thank you for prioritizing the preservation of the Adrian College experience and for continually seeking to develop the institution's ability to develop both the knowledge in our heads and the care in our hearts.
Thank you to the roommates, friends, teammates, and peers who, although we have only known each other for 4 years, it seems impossible to think about being surrounded by anyone else in the coming weeks. We celebrated each other's accomplishments, became each other's biggest cheerleaders, and never let each other struggle alone. College has been called the most formative years of our lives, but I can say for certain that these last 4 years have included both the most amazing and most difficult moments of my life. One constant, however, is the support of my friends through it all. It is impossible to thank everyone who makes up our AC family. Together, you have each played an integral role in helping us achieve this momentous milestone.
And you be proud to be a graduate of Adrian College. It's a good day to be a Bulldog. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2023.
Today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth and introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time when you will always look back at and say, you know what? Those were incredibly special years. Never experienced before I arrived and never replicated after you leave college.